werden uitgenodigd voor de Phil Donahue show. Het is een beetje een politieke talkshow. Hij is de vader van de debatten op televisie, wat je nu zo vaak ziet. Van, mag je man vreemd gaan, ja of nee, weet je wel. En dan, dit is meer de politieke talkshow.
You had two kids demonstrate French kissing.
Yeah, because
Oh, Angela.
well, you know,
Angela, if you show them how, they're going to do it. And the next thing you know, somebody's going to be pregnant. Oh, the world's coming to an end, Angela.
No. I mean, statistics show us that sexual education does not encourage kids to engage in sexual activity.
You believe it promotes responsible behavior?
Yeah, we just have to, you know, I believe you have to make kids aware of their own well-being, and you have to teach them. This was just a question because we got a letter and they said, I don't know, what is French kissing? I don't know how to French kiss. And I remember that because the first time I got a French kiss, I bit his tongue off. And this is true.
Because
the
you
guy
thought
had to go to
you
the
probably
hospital.
thought you were going to get pregnant.
Well, no, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even know it existed, and the guy kissed me, and I bit his tongue, and I thought, what is this? So when this letter came, I really understood this letter so well, so we discussed it in the studio, and there was this couple, they were 20 years old. I said, well, can you show us how to French kiss? And they showed us. You see this on television all the time.
Here's the scene from your program, Sex with Angela. I mean, the title wouldn't fly here in America. Here you are. Tell me if this makes you feel uncomfortable, and how do you feel about this? 12 to 20. Well, here you are. How to French kiss. Sex with Angela. How long would this last in America?
We gaan het licht gaat heel zacht. Oeh. Nou, dan gaan we, jongens. I'm saying it continues on and on and on and on.
No women, just the boys. That's a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's neutral. Are you? What do you think?
She said it was too long.
She what?
She said it was too long.
It was too long.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of seconds, you know.
Well, how much longer?
I finished the whole Coca-Cola before this thing. All right with you then? You're not upset about sex with Angela?
Can I say something?
Please.
Because, you know, we're laughing about this scene, but you see French kissing all the time on television. I've been here a couple of days. I've watched your television. And every other sentence is about sex, you know. So this is only French kissing. And what we didn't show, what you can see now, is that I actually let them tell us, well, what do you do? Because this is what we see on television all the time. And they showed us by hand so that the kids at home who really wanted to know what French kissing was would know what to do.
Think about that as you watch this. Here are her audience. Here's Angela's audience, young people learning how to put on a condom. Go get them Dutch TV.
En nee, repeteren, Maarten, repeteren. Dit is de kans.
Ik hou die jou wel vast.
Je ziet, het gaat heel makkelijk. Ja. Nou, jongens, zit hij erop? Bij wie zit hij erop?
Bij.
Ja, het zit erop.
Ja hoor. Well, the size of those bananas is enough to keep an insecure young teenage boy. It might just move him to keep his pants on. Maybe we've got a synergistic positive effect here. Angela, We're giggling here. It's your TV show.
Of course, we had to giggle as well. It's a funny scene. The thing is, I want to come back. I think it's good if they hand out condoms, because I don't think, I mean, you must realize, wait a minute. You must realize, if you're a teenager and they hand you a condom, you don't really think that makes you engage into sex if you're not ready for it. It will happen to you if you're not educated. Something might happen to you that's really nasty, so you better be educated. But nowadays, with the AIDS, yes. And with everything. Yes. You have the condom, you're very nervous, it's your first time, yes. You don't know how to handle yes. this thing. Yes. So you got to practice. And if you want to do it with your children, do it at home. But I personally think yes. it should be done.
Mr. M wanted to say what to this?
Where are you teaching the kids about the ethical relationship between love and sex so that
we discussed that as well.
Okay, and then how can you provide kids with the condom instruction and putting on condoms on a banana, cucumber, or whatever on Monday, and on Tuesday talk about kids that teen sexual behavior, because most of the time it's uncommitted sexual behavior, is an irresponsible, unloving act, because you're gambling with the reproductive health and the emotional health of not only that child, but of another person, not only now, but in the future, because every sexual decision they make now has everything to do with what type of spouse they're going to be, and what type of spouse they're going to be, and what type of parent they're going to be tomorrow. If they don't learn the value of sexual self-control prior to marriage, they're never going to learn it after marriage, and that's why we have such a high rate of infidelity.
First of all, in our country, you don't get married as early as you do. So that's a big difference as well. But the thing is, well, of course we talk about values. We talk about being faithful, about jealousy. And this was just a little scene, just a technical thing. How do you put that stupid condom over a banana, just to practice. But it doesn't implicate that we do not talk about values. Of course we talk about it, but you need to give not only technical information, you got to learn them about communication skills. You got to learn them about feelings, emotion, about everything.
Assertiveness. You don't have to do this. So you don't have to accommodate.
We tell them every time, at the end of the show, we tell them every time, okay, whenever you do it, with whoever you do it, never force anybody to do something the person isn't ready for. Never do something you are not ready for. And if you do it safe. Yes.
We are so immature. I'm ashamed of myself in front of the Dutch here. I mean, we have growing... Well, you know, I mean, we got 65-year-old men saying, I have to go tinkle.
Right.
You know, I mean, we're afraid of our bodies. We're afraid of our sexuality. We tell jokes about sex, and the result is we lead the world in unplanned pregnancies.
You know why?